Hello, dear Didgeridoo friends. I'm Olaf. In this video I want to talk about marvelous things that were happening in the last 6 months. And I want to renew an offer that is now possible again. You know, we are still in midst the Corona time. Here in Germany, now things are a bit more easy. People are allowed to gather again, in little groups at least, and according to Corona safety guidelines, now my Didgeridoo tuition sessions are allowed again. And in fact I had now several tuition sessions in the last some weeks in 3 of the 4 cities I am teaching in. We found places suitable for the new kind of teaching. It's kind of an open air tuition with the option of having a roof, so at least until the winter comes it's a solution. Yeah, but most likely because you are looking at the English version of this video, you are too far away to come to my groups. Yeah, I just want to say this is happening now, and we had very friendly gatherings. And yeah, most of the new students I had 7 months ago jumped off the train, understandable after half a year of nothing happened, but the old guard is still there and we will build it up again. What I did the last 6 months, of course, was not only finding new places for tuition sessions. I have filmed my ass off, so to speak, to film more video courses for download, and as you may know, I have now 7 video courses for download available, and as a number 8, a video compilation. I talk about this in other videos. Selling them video courses for download saved the day. There was a help coming from the government. I hope they don't want to have it back. It was supposed as a gift for people like me. Yeah, so the boat is still afloat and my family didn't have to suffer or being hungry or things. I'm grateful for that. I want to extend my words of gratitude to all the people who not only bought my video courses for download. I know in fact many of you bought them to help, and there was more I want to talk about in this video. I am asked not to talk in detail about it, but what really touched my heart and my soul, there were people, especially in the last weeks, even more so in the last days, helping for other reasons, not only to help my family and me to survive. You may not know my 2 main professions were wiped out 6 months ago, and absolutely no income from one day to another. One of my main professions is being a social skills trainer for people with autism. I invented it in Germany more than 30 years ago, and all my groups in 5 cities, many groups with many students, poof, gone. And my other profession, you know, watching my channel here, being a teacher for Didgeridoo, especially traditional way of playing yidaki and mago. All the groups, poof, gone. Only the video courses for download were an income source. And as I said, they kept the boat afloat. But in the last some weeks and days, other people entered the scene of life. Though I sold courses for download and all of my didgeridoos, yidakis, magos, yes, I had to do it. Yeah. I came to a point where I had to think very seriously about selling my last yidaki. And people said, this cannot happen. And in general, they said, you cannot go down, you do good things. And what you do is important. And so, again, I was asked not to go into details, so I won't, but I was very touched by the help I received, and in the bigger picture, of course, my family. But with words I never heard before. I mean, what I heard more in the last 2-3 years was, how can you teach traditional way of playing? You are not even an Aborigine, or have a black skin, or no Balanda can play this or teach this. You are a liar, a betrayer, you asshole. Like this, I was more used. I'll make another video today about one Facebook experience I just had. Funny thing, kind of. Yeah, so I was more or less a fighter, like a warrior for why cannot white men also teach this? I mean, we are all humans and stuff like that. And then people came, what you do is good. You have to continue, you cannot go down. And they helped. And I was, I said now one last time, very, very touched. And I'm so grateful. And it means something. I still try to figure out what this may mean, but obviously what I do as a Didgeridoo teacher, making the video courses for download, and all my talking and living this kind of life means something to people. This is something. So good. I talked about an offer I want to make. In the last 3 years, I had almost every month, except the last 6 months, guests from all over Germany, but also guests from other countries. In fact, from countries so far away, you wouldn't believe it. There's one example on YouTube. But there were more people coming to me. They all wanted to have a feedback, a personal feedback, if what they have learned via my courses they are doing correctly in technical terms. So people from other countries came to my place here around Stuttgart And we had the best of times. Most of them came for 3 days, 4 days. And the people from all over Germany for 1 or 2 days. Very intense training sessions. Yeah, but this was not possible, at least for people from other countries in the last half year. 2 people from Germany came to me. We had marvelous times. Yeah, I kind of miss the action. And now that it is at least soon allowed to travel again, you might think about it, having a little holiday, a good time here in Germany, around Stuttgart. I know now marvelous places. In the last 6 months I filmed so many videos all around here. I know places, wonderful vibes, beautiful nature, wonderful views. Many places with the option of roof, not suited for groups but for one-on-one tuition. And shadow. The sun can become very hot. Sunburn, not so nice, but I know places with good shadows. So if you are thinking, maybe not now, but in a time, yeah, I would like to have a feedback. I would like to have an intense training situation with Olaf. Then you are more than welcome. Be my guest. I can help you with where to stay. Yeah, and we will have a very good time. That's the only thing I have now. Time. In the last 6 months I could recover a lot, not completely still, but a lot, from my 3 years of being burned out. And I feel a renewed life force, energy, positive vibes. Wonderful. I would like to share it with you in our tuition. One example to close it up. One of the gentlemen who came to my place in the last 6 months, he worked my course traditional Didgeridoo through, and he came to me for feedback. After playing warm, I said to him, play for me, I want to see if everything is correct. And after some seconds, didn't take me more long than that, it was clear his throat action, the glottis area, was doing just the opposite of what it should do. And that's a big mistake, and he didn't know. He could have known, but he didn't know. So I said to him, this is the thing we have to work on today. And for 2 very intense hours we worked on it, and some more hours we stayed also at this topic and had some others. He was very thankful, and he could eliminate his fairly big mistake. So you see what you would get if you have a person-to-person feedback is of great value. Thanks for watching. See you.